In 1787, in a hot room in Philadelphia, 39 men signed a document that would change history. Before the Articles, before the powers, before the structure of government, there were just 52 words. Let's read them slowly. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and to our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Those words are not laws. They did not establish offices. They didn't set tax rates. They explained purpose. Tonight, let's look at what those words meant then and what they mean now. It does not say, we the states. It does not say, we the delegates. It says, we the people. That was radical. In 1787, most of the world lived under kings. Power flowed downward from the throne. Here, power flowed upwards from the citizens. This idea is called popular sovereignty. One of the strongest thinkers behind it was James Madison. He believed government only has legitimate authority because the people grant it. Now, let's be honest. In 1787, the people did not include everyone. Women could not vote. Enslaved people had no rights. Native Americans were not part of the political community. But the principle was planted. The application would grow over time. The seed was bigger than the moment. The idea remains: government answers to citizens, not the other way around. The country already had a union. It just wasn't working well. Under the Articles of Confederation, states argued constantly. Congress had little power. Debt was crushing. Rebellions were rising. More perfect doesn't mean flawless. It means improved, stronger, more stable. Unity takes work. It always has. A union is not automatic. It must be chosen again and again. Justice means rule of law, not rule by king, not rule by mob. The founders feared both. They had lived under distant authority. They also had seen what chaos looked like. Justice requires structure. laws applied evenly, courts independent. That's why the Constitution creates a judiciary in Article 3. But here in the Preamble, justice comes first in purpose, because without justice, liberty decays. Just a few years before the convention, farmers in Massachusetts rose up in what became known as Shays' Rebellion. The national government was too weak to respond. That shook people. Liberty without order becomes instability. Domestic tranquility doesn't mean silence. It means peace under law. The founders understood something simple. Freedom must be protected from chaos as well as tyranny. In 1787, America was fragile. British troops still occupied frontier forts. Spain controlled the Mississippi River. European powers were watching. Defense was not about expansion. It was about survival. A nation that cannot defend itself cannot remain free. That's why the Constitution gives Congress power to raise armies, but it also limits funding to 2-year terms. Strength with restraint. This phrase has been debated for over 200 years, but in 1787, general welfare did not mean government control over daily life. It meant national well-being, stable currency, safe trade, infrastructures, conditions where people could prosper. It meant removing barriers that kept the country weak. It did not replace personal responsibility. It supported national stability. That balance has always required wisdom. Notice the word blessings. Liberty is not automatic. It's not self-sustaining. It is a gift and a responsibility. Secure, that means protect, guard, defend. Liberty can erode slowly, through neglect, through fear, through division. And then comes the line that may matter most. To ourselves and our posterity. Posterity means future generations. They were not writing for themselves alone. They were writing for us and those who come after us. That's a humbling thought. Freedom is not owned. It is stewarded. The Preamble does not give government power. It gives government purpose. It answers the question, why does the Constitution exist? Not for control, not for dominance, but to build a just, stable, and free society under law, accountable to people, and mindful of future generations. 52 words, clear, direct, enduring, the soul of the Constitution. Thanks for watching, Patriot Hippie. If you liked this story and found it useful, give me a like. Subscribe to my channel and share with your friends. Until next time, peace, freedom, and the American story.